back to the Vector Art podcast, the show where we deep dive into the stories, strategies, and personalities shaping the promotional product industry and beyond. I'm your host, Rohit Jaiswal, and today's episode is the special one. We have joined Katy redefining what it means to build a brand with purpose, shake things up in headway space, scaling up promotional business with smart strategies and other promotional product. In this episode, we are going to share podcast topic from classical discipline to corporate leadership, how Katy Sumro's unique journey, how storytelling drives product success, the evolution of branding, the power of niche innovation. So whether you are tuning up to your office, road, or just looking afresh, take up on a promo world, sit back, relax, enjoy this conversation with Katy Sumro, and let's get into it.
Yeah, thank you.
The first question was, could you share how your time at Frederick Chopin State School of Music influenced professional mindset?
I have to tell you, the classical discipline, it really prepares you for life.
Right.
So even though I continue singing part-time,
Right.
and I recorded an album, music of classical Baroque, but I have been in the promo industry now 23 years. How my studies of music prepared me? Well, I continuously study music. I don't really give up studying just because I graduated, but also like my day work, I think studying music prepared me to deal with unexpected things that happen with orders, either cancellation or something is misprinted, to think on the spot and think of solutions and make decisions quickly. We even had a professor that explained to us, if you're getting ready for a performance and suddenly you get a call that, let's say, a family member was in an accident, what do? Well, you have to finish the performance or call a sub and then immediately drive to the hospital to deal with the emotions. But you first have to offer a solution and kind of stick with it. So in the promo industry, we come up with challenges, and being a good leader means leading by example, offering quick solutions.
Offering quick solutions.
Yes. I do have a non-traditional background, right? Because usually people go get an MBA.
Yeah.
Or some kind of business degree. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I kind of learned the business by the seat of my pants.
different dive, and you've taken over
Yeah.
anyway.
My first job in the promotional products industry was with a really big company in New York, and
Right.
they had huge clients like Bloomingdale, Chelsea Pierce, which is a big gym in New York. That definitely threw me in suddenly into business.
In what ways has classical music training impact your leadership and business development approach at American Business Solution?
I think it prepared me because I think that I don't react emotionally, I react from my head.
Right.
Classical music requires so much practicing, and even when you perform, you always have to think of your instrument,
of course,
how it sounds to the audience, not what you hear.
Right. And very truly that you mentioned, you have to think from your brain, not from your heart.
Yeah, and you have to think of the customer. You have to think of how it's being perceived.
Yes. And you have to put yourself in his shoes. You don't have to sell a promotional product. You have to sell a purpose, a cause, a helpful thing. It should be used again and again. And I can remember Katie's name again and again. Oh, wow, this is Gilmer Katy, The third question, can you discuss pivotal moment where your classical discipline played a role in your decision making or leadership style?
I think that because I also studied pedagogy, but I tend to be a little bit motherly in my leadership skills. So
Right.
Yeah, I kind of lead with kindness and motherliness, but like being.
Of course, when I started discussing you as soft spoken, motherliness, but getting the things done.
A mother has to be like a warrior.
What advice would you like to offer individuals from non-traditional background aiming for leadership roles?
I would say get a lot of experience. I learned from my mentors.
Okay.
I really learned from very good people in the business. So I would say find someone who is more successful than you and copy their method that work for them. Because you can really learn from a mentor, you kind of copy a formula that led them to success. Someone that is willing to be your mentor and tell it to you honestly, give you honest feedback. The best mentors I had were the ones that honestly told me my flaws or what needs to be
worked on, right? What areas need to worked on, correct?
And also they did it in a constructive way.
Wow, that's the way to put across leadership role you're talking about. The next question: how can professional evaluate their standards personally and with their organization?
A good way to evaluate is to ask customers for survey. Also, belonging to a networking group of fellow business owners, they're giving you feedback.
Right.
Other business owners giving you feedback. So you could do that by having a face-to-face meeting with the fellow business owners and discussing and then asking them for feedback, or in like a networking group doing a showcase presentation about my business and then requesting feedback from the other business owners.
That's how you advise to be getting correctful. What key message would you like to give our listeners to take away from your journey?
I would say to always keep reading, growing, being curious about what's happening in the industry, being in the know,
Right.
being always ahead and trying to learn and be in the know more than your customers, more than your competition.
That's how it shows that why you are promotional product specialist.
Yes, right. Because promotion, people want to know what's new.
What's new?
So
what's happening? What's trend?
That's why most of us go once a year to the PPAI show or the ASI show.
PPAI show.
Yeah,
ASI show.
I love going to the new product section.
Yeah, me too. Always, always keep trending. Always keep.
Isn't that cool? Like the possibilities and
of course.
Excitement for the future. Like the products could be made by AI totally in the future. Like not even by humans. There will still be human supervision, but it's just exciting. Like things are always moving forward. So my favorite section is the new product section.
Even I say that you say product sections, evaluating new things, trending, following the trend. Otherwise, you'll be standing out.
Yeah, clients want to know what's new, or even if they don't want to know, then don't ask you what's new. You can be proactive, like, hey, I just came back from PPAI, and maybe send them a few pictures or videos of cool things. Hey, I think
send them a picture of your badge and your badge.
Yeah.
I take a selfie with everybody. So I have everybody. Yeah. Whoever I meet, because you meet so many people.
Yeah.
And then I take your picture, my picture showing the badge. So I know the name also. What's your name? What is your best email address if anybody wants to get in touch with you?
Hey, Samro at americanbuzz.com.
Thank you so much.
Bye.